All right, guys. So we had a little bit of a crash in the stream on the last one. Unfortunately, this seems to be a reoccurring theme where we're losing connection for a moment, and it just ends the stream. So I'm gonna have to do some edits here, but I will have the volume up on the on Collision, so you guys will be able to hear the action. But I may not be able to commentate anything until I get all the edits in place. So this will take me just about a minute or two. So without further ado, I'll get the volume up and I will get the action going for you guys.
Back he goes in the ring quickly. He may not be done here, Nigel. Might be looking for the same
back.
thing.
No, you're good, buddy. Sadly, I had the same problem on Dynamite, and got the same thing that happened tonight.
And Bandito calling out to the fans. Taking aim. This young man is electric, man. He is up on top.
Right now, Bandito on the top rope, and
down.
Jalisco down and out right now. Frog splash there, and Frog up there. Bandito, no. I'm surprised that Jalisco still has any fight left in him after the hard fall he took right there.
Title here tonight because Jalisco kicked out with a plum. Bandito.
I don't know if I heard a chant for Super Lucha.
Go back up. Spin kick to the head. And a 1, 2. But both guys couldn't get the 3 count on that. Hooking both of the legs of Bandito.
Read that comment there.
And Jalisco unable to get much body weight.
Ambrose is never coming back to WWE, Jason. That's not happening. Moxley said he would rather work at McDonald's than ever go back to WWE.
He's been 150.
Why would he ever want to go back
Ring
there?
of Honor World Champion in his previous title
I
defense.
wouldn't.
That was back in 2021.
No.
And he won the
2
title
Bulldogs, 2 mass luchadors, just forehead to forehead right now. Heavy knee strike there.
Knee strike that time. Here
Why
goes
there?
Jalisco.
Oh, no, hang on. Standing switch a little bit there.
Ripcord action that time.
Crucifix. It's cold. Nice takedown slam there. Fujiwara, no, hang on. Roll up there. Roll up by Bandito. Nope.
How about that by Bandito? Scott was looking for the arm bar. Fujiwara style. Oh, but instead got caught. Rush kick.
Oh. And gets, what a crucifix bomb there by Jalisco. And Bandito had enough wherewithal to be able to get on through.
The champion, heavily muscled compared to his challenger, breathing hard. The title still hangs in the balance.
What was wrong with my old stream, Hassan? I really don't know, unfortunately, buddy. Everything going on with CM Punk and Roman Reigns, gets attacked by Paul Heyman. That's kind of what's happening. Yeah, unfortunately, son, I don't know what happened to the stream. It just suddenly crashed out, and literally about 2 seconds later, the stream was like, "Oh, we're back. You're experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll get you back." I was like, "That's great." I was like, I had to check my phone. I was like, it just cut off the stream, so I had to reset.
Not as much steam behind those.
Right now, both guys up on the top turnbuckle here. Oh, try for the run of that. The first time it didn't work for Jalisco. The second time it's not going to work out either because here comes. No, wait a minute. Change of plan there. There it was. Fly up there. Jalisco springboard code breaker there. Double knees to skull, and it's got the pin. No, it's not.
Jalisco that time.
Still more fight left within Bandito to make sure that he can try to retain his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship.
And now complaining Aubrey Everett's the referee. Meanwhile, Jalisco turns his attention away from his opponent, which may be a mistake, maybe not. He's backhand hit here. Oh, wow. Little cartwheel type maneuver. Creative offense.
Missing some of the action here right now.
Jalisco was looking perhaps to go some kind of run instead.
Bandito right now. Here it comes.
21 blocks. Can he get it?
Boom! There it is. That rebound. German suplex. And Bandito gets to secure the victory. thus ensuring that he retains the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship.
His first title defense. Successful. Bandito is still the Ring of Honor World Champion. Defeating Dralistico of LFI. Speaking of LFI, Root should have come here tonight. My collision.
Send Root out now.
Right now, standing by the Redwood, Big Bill. And
I think Ambro's going to team up with. That's not going to happen, Jason. Sorry.
Jericho ain't coming back until he's not disappointed in us. And you say we need to look out for ourselves and start cracking skulls and stacking W's. You know what I say? I say it's two sides of the same coin. We stop disappointing Chris Jericho by cracking skulls and stacking W's.
Regardless of what Chris Jericho wants, that is exactly what we need to do for ourselves. Then the question needs to be asked, whose skulls are we going to crack? Well, look at us. It could be anybody. We could walk out on the street here, rip a dude out of the front seat of his car, and crack his skull. You, yeah, with the stupid hat and the boom mic. We could drag you right into frame and crack your skull. Or we could go down to the local wrestling school and find two rookies with stars in their eyes, looking for the break of a lifetime, put them in the ring with us, and we will crack their skulls and end their careers before they even start.
Damn, dude.
But that is not what we need. We need a challenge. So we have looked throughout the locker room, and we see two guys who went toe-to-toe with the World Tag Team Champions last week. Two guys who are highly motivated to make a name for themselves.
All right.
Well, Gates of Agony, why don't you try making a name for yourselves at our expense and see how that goes?
I like that.
Big Bill, Brian Keith, the Learning Tree are calling you out.
I like that. I like that. Nice to set up right there. Big Bill and Brian Keith, you know, they are looking to build up some wins for themselves to rebound. They definitely showcased a little bit of skills, you know, fighting off against the Hurt Syndicate and, wanting a opportunity right there and got to face off against the Gates of Agony. They've called them out right there. It was going to be Outrunners. Outrunners aren't really that big of a challenge for Big Bill and Brian Keith. I mean, they could be, but definitely the Gates of Agony. What I really like that one there because I want to see more from the Gates of Agony because I really like them. I really like the Outrunners too. I mean, that's the problem I think is that, and it's a good problem to have. There's so many talented wrestlers on the AEW roster that that there's so many people to love that you're like, man, I really want to see more from him. Oh, I want to see more from him. Damn, I don't get it. There's not enough TV time for everybody at times right there. That's the difficult part there. So we are just moments away from being back live with Collision. We are in our semi-main event coming up soon. Roosh against AR Fox. And then a main event will be FTR taking on Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, the Paragon. Let me actually, did I put a part 2? Because unfortunately of the stream crashing, I need to make sure. Yeah, so I need to put up a part 2 for that there. Because unfortunately we had a little bit of technical difficulties just, you know, in the last stream that sucked. It really did. Hopefully that can stop happening. Okay. Very interesting Fruit Loops commercial. Makes me want some Fruit Loops. Don't do that. I'm already hungry, y'all. I can't wait for my dinner. Let's see. What do we want to talk about? Well, I guess what we could talk about is the fact that the Young Bucks made their move against Swerve Strickland tonight, and it was shortly after the assault that Kenny Omega came out to help out Swerve Strickland. The Young Bucks, in their attempt to try and make some moves to get good in the good graces of the Death Riders while making enemies with Swerve Strickland, they only continue to make more enemies for themselves with the Ops, with Kenny Omega and Swerve. The Young Bucks, no stranger to making enemies at all. We know that one there. AR Fox, a man continuously always putting himself in some of the most entertaining of matches that we find pretty much on a weekly basis. A man who takes nothing for granted to be inside the professional wrestling ring, but man, he's not inside a wrestling ring. It's not going to be a wrestling match. When you step inside the ring with this man right here, right now, you are in for a fight. You are in for a war. Because here comes Rouge. One of the most ruthless competitors you're going to find around. Everyone always gets excited when El Toro Blanco comes into town. Mess with this man, you get the horns, you get the fight, and you just get the snot kicked out of you. It's going to be a fun one to watch here. Rouge and I agree. One of Tony Khan's problems, and I don't know if it's because Rouge, I don't know if it's like, I don't mean to be, I don't know if so sometimes wrestlers have visa troubles. I don't know if it's a visa thing for Rouge. I don't know where he lives, but sometimes it's like they give Rouge a start, they start to push, and then they just like he falls off sometimes. I don't really understand what goes on. Hopefully this time Rouge gets to move up. And oh my God!
Straight away driving the forearm into
Turn my attention away for a moment. Rouge is pissed. And it's nothing that AR Fox done. It's just the fact that Rouge just wants to kick somebody's ass. And AR Fox is the victim on the show tonight. There was an angry bull inside the ring, and his name is Rouge. Destroying his victim of AR Fox right now. Rouge is brutalizing here right now on the outside of the floor here. And Bryce is trying to get this match, or actually Rick Knox, trying to get this match here. Yeah, Jamie, I know about that one there too, yeah.
Well, let's not forget, as we mentioned, Rouge 2 times.
And folks, it's like I just said, you're not in for a wrestling match with Rouge. You're in for a fight. Hassan, I've got to go against you, my man. Rouge is going to win this match here. AR Fox, this could be over right now. This could be. Oh no! You might already get the bull. You might already get the horns right now. Just a simple kick your face.
And again,
that is kind of what I'm concerned for about WWE having AAA. It just feels like how Vince, went after the territories. But I'll keep my skepticism on hold for a little bit. AR Fox right now trying to build some momentum for the first time in this matchup. With an integrity strike right there. Rouge on the outside of the floor here right now. An opening is at hand for Fox. And right now, tope over on suicide there by Fox. Is there audio issues, Hassan?
He's not stopping that.
I'll take a look.
Now Fox perched up top.
Senton bomb there.
Across the ring. 1, 2. That's an incredible agility on the part of AR Fox, and Rouge is stunned. He is so smooth. Everything he does, AR Fox. Yeah. It's a shot, leg trip.
Wait, hang on.
I think the White Bull's going to take it easy now.
We lost the stream again?
You got the horns.
Audio's good for you. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Thanks, because right now, for some reason, I'm on my YouTube app, and I can't check anything.
Dragged out to the middle of the ring. 1, 2.
And there's Rouge getting the victory, getting that W right there. I'll try to make sure to pay attention.
Another decisive win for Rouge over a fine young athlete in AR Fox. What a night spent here on Playoff Palooza. This night on Collision, but right now standing by, believe it or not, Roppongi Vice is back together. Rocky Romero and Trent
Roppongi Vice, Trent, Rocky Romero.
No, our entire careers, we have been called underrated. When you're starting out, that might be nice. But when you're 20 years in, 20 years, underrated is an insult.
You know what else is an insult, Trent? When your so-called friends invite you to join the conglomeration and they don't even put you on the shirt. That is an insult. That is disrespect.
We're done with this.
Don't you see what we're doing over here?
And nobody talks to the Outrunners. Yeah, watch your mouth when you're talking to me.
You got an issue?
Oh, wait a minute now. What is the point of this here right now? We got Roppongi Vice going after the Outrunners.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
No reason.
From here on out, you will appreciate everything we have done for you.
It was for no reason at all right there. The members of the Don Callis family just assaulting the Outrunners for no reason at all right there. Backstage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone through the entire show. When we come back live in about maybe 20 to 40 seconds, we will see FTR taking on the Paragon of Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong here. And I would never count out O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, but I don't know if they're prepared for this type of version of FTR, for this type of aggression that FTR has shown in recent weeks here, especially with, how crazy that Dax Harwood has been as well. It's been unpredictable to deal with about, what's going to happen 1 minute from the next there. You just can't predict, what they're going to do and how they're going to wrestle. I mean, we saw them just last week, how they went all in, assaulting Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange, blooding up Daddy Magic right there, and then how they went after their friend or former friend, Daniel Garcia, like that. It's unbelievable to see the type of damage that FTR, and that wasn't last week, 2 weeks ago. It's just unbelievable to see the type of damage that we have seen FTR deliver in less than a month already right now. Turning their back on Adam Copeland and turning their back on Daniel Garcia and then just blooding up 2.0 and now going after for a round 3 match with the Paragon here tonight. And this is not going to be good, clean wrestling at all right now. This is going to be an all-out war, perhaps with the Paragon and FTR. Thank you for the first like right there. Much appreciated. Thank you, folks. We are just moments away from our main event here tonight. I apologize that the stream had crashed in the first part. This is a part 2, but this is the part I think that a lot of us were looking forward to tonight, was this match of FTR against the Paragon here. These guys never failed to put on a good performance here, a great match inside the ring, and I expect tonight's perhaps fight to be no different. I agree with you on that one there, Hassan. I'm going to go for FTR as well, too. I think that these guys are going to win, probably by cheating, because that's what they got to do. It's like, we're the heel guys now, and, I don't know. Maybe they won't have to cheat tonight, but I can imagine that there'll be some shenanigans that will take place after the match is all said and done there, and it'll involve getting a little Adam Cole, baby. Could you even imagine? I wonder, because technically FTR is outnumbered. Technically, Stokely Hathaway doesn't count. I'm sorry, Stokely Hathaway doesn't play into that. Wait, what's this?
Or if it's stopping Will Ospreay. But what I do know is that if I can do both at the exact same time, it will be the most satisfying moment of my life. And Hangman, you might be a cornerstone of this company, but the company that you pioneered is dead.
In the Commonwealth of Virginia, it's the Protostar versus the Hangman. And they say Virginia is for lovers, but Kyle, I am going to be rough with you. I am going to smack you I'm going to bite you, and I'm going to Aussie open your ass and put these ostrich leathers heel deep.
That's all. And after I win that AEW World Championship, you will say my full name.
As much as the Owen wins a shot at the World Championship at All In. And I need that.
As much as I love Kyle Fletcher, I need the match more between Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay. I need the match so bad at Double or Nothing. That is the match that I think when I saw that Will Ospreay signed with AEW, that I said that's a match that I need really badly. But anyways, like I was talking about, Stokely Hathaway being aligned with FTR, it's not a trio. It's not a trio right there. But Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, the Paragon being a trio right there feels like that maybe FTR need a third man to side with them. But who would want to side with FTR when they've decided to turn on everyone who has ever been there to support them, pretty much? Thank you guys for joining in for our main event here. Dax Holloway and Cash Wheeler. Say what you want to about these guys here, about their attitude as of late. They are still one of the greatest tag teams in the history of AEW wrestling. Wait a minute.
I did. If they stuck on their hands, well, we'll talk more about that. But here we go. As we go to marketing.
Animal Hardick is back. Oh my God, we got Kill Switch back on AEW television. Thank you, Tony Khan. I have missed this theme song so much.
Of the legendary Rock and Roll Express.
Kyle O'Reilly rocking out. He can't help himself but rock out to the rock and roll of Roderick Strong's theme song. They're in to end FTR's night with a little end of heartbreak. This is going to be a good one here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you are sorry.
Open up a can of whoop ass about to come here right now.
You all right?
There's going to be a lot of fight, a lot of strikes to be throwing. But at the end of the day, who's going to get the 1, 2, 3 or that submission win? We're moments away from our main event to take place here right now. These teams have been fighting off for many weeks. And going to find out which team is going to start off here. Roderick Strong going to start things off with Dax Harwood here. Man, if they start throwing chops, I'm going to shut up so we can hear the sound of these chops. And Stokely, get off the ring apron here right now. What is this here right now?
Certainly question that decision.
You really need advice from Stokely Hathaway, Dax.
Who says he's
Did you forget how to wrestle?
He was sounding more like their lawyer on Wednesday night.
Not a bad,
was the man that instigated.
Not a good idea, I think, for Roderick Strong to go for a lockup with Dax Harwood there.
11-time World Tag Team Champions.
Let's go, Roddy chant ensuing from the crowd here tonight.
Tag team wrestling, they make music.
Wow. Roderick Strong is surprising me here right now. Under a normal situation, you would look at Dax Harwood and Roderick Strong and think that there's no way that Roderick Strong can overpower Dax Harwood. But right now, that's what he's doing. Well, for a moment, Dax with the shoulder tackle right there, holding up Roddy for a moment there. And now, okay. All right.
And Ovo Hydro in Glasgow. That's going to be Wednesday, August 20th.
They stop throwing chops. They're on the forums now.
And then, of course, AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Shoulder tackle again by Dax Hall right now, just working the classic moves. And oh, my God, what a calf kick there by Strong there. And a drop kick there to catch there. Roderick Strong right now, just a one-man record crew here right now. And the fight has been broken out here right now. They're looking for maybe a little do-si-do action here. Oh, hang on. Roderick Strong looking for a cloverleaf. Meanwhile, Kyle O'Reilly got an ankle lock, but quickly FTR cutting out of the ring right now. They know that they've been out wrestled right now. For a moment. Oh, wait, hang on right now. Dax is more focused on Tony Schiavone for a moment there. Rather than These guys are more focused on the damn commentators than on the wrestling match here right now. What's going on here right now? During the time that FTR was taking a walk outside the ring, a tag was made. Kyle O'Reilly right now, the legal man here. Just hang on. Cash Wheeler grabbing the trunks of Kyle there. Of course, an illegal tactic right there. And honestly, guys, FTR are more dangerous when they start pulling off these illegal tactics. They have never been strangers to playing dirty. You think that they were great wrestlers beforehand when they were just, cutting with babyface style right there. Man, it's only worse when they are playing as heels, like they're playing as the bad guys, because they're not afraid to get their hands dirty there. And right now, Strong into a Uranage backbreaker right there. And Messiah's here. Over up there, and Cash getting out of that one there.
Mark Briscoe, Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey.
Great figure tags being made by the Paragon here right now. Looking very good here. And I don't think FTR was prepared for this type of assault right now. And Dax tried coming in, and it's just not working out right now. No offense is working at all here right now for Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. O'Reilly and Strong are just working perfect offense here right now. I was not expecting this. Messiah has returned again. The backbreaker and the knee drop there from O'Reilly. Cover up there. There's no Dax Harwood. Cash Wheeler was on his own. He had to kick out there. And immediately, I love that from O'Reilly. As soon as Cash gets out, he goes right into an ankle lock. No aggression. No, where's that Dax right now? Pulling Cash out of the ring. I mean, that is what a smart tag team partner does there. But they're strong with a baseball slide through the middle rope there. FTR goes down, and there has been practically no offense whatsoever by FTR in this matchup here right now. A very slow start for Dax and Cash right now. It has been perfect offense by Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong here. I do think that Strong and O'Reilly made a mistake not bringing down Adam Cole to the matchup here, just in case Stokely Hathaway wants to play a little bit of trouble in this matchup here right now. But it is time right now for FTR to regroup here right now. They're looking right now and be like, how the hell is this happening here right now? We're not supposed to be outclassed here right now. We are living legends here right now, and we are not to be outclassed by these two inside the ring of Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. FTR right now is trying to get their bearings back together and just taking a walk outside. Not sure what's going on. Can that even be? Can that even be a tag? I don't. There's no way that's a tag right there, right? So what happened was, okay. So that was just FTR playing games there. Okay, because I was gonna say that better not be a tag. I'll be pissed because what happened was Dax was on the ring apron, and Cash is on the outside of the ring, and he makes a tag to Dax, and then Dax gets in, and I was like, that better not be a tag. The referee's like, what are you doing? Get the hell out of here. So thankfully that was not a tag there, but hammerlock applied by Kyle O'Reilly, and now Strong making the tag right there. I'm making a legal tag. FTR have really had no offense this matchup here, folks. I am quite shocked by that here. They have been beaten down here right now. The Paragon of Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly are just looking tremendous in this match here right now. Never count FTR out, of course. We know that for a fact right there, but they better start building up some offense if they plan to actually get the win in this matchup here. Right now, they're just singling out the arm of Cash Wheeler here right now. A little bit of a hammerlock there, and now dropping the knee in there, and O'Reilly just a perfect wrestler inside the ring, how he's able to just work the switches and strikes inside the ring right there. We've lost the picture-in-picture break, unfortunately. We should be back live with the action in maybe about 20 or 30 seconds for our main event here, ladies and gentlemen, between FTR and the Paragon. For our main event on Collision. It's been a fun show tonight. The only downside is the fact that we, lost the stream at the beginning, but it has been a very fun night that we have had here tonight. Last we saw, Cash Wheeler was the legal man, and he was getting beaten down there. We'll see if Cash can somehow at least make a tag to Dax Harwood when we come back live, and hope. And speaking of live, wait. I was going to say, because there was a little bit of buffering action on my Hulu stream, I said, I swear to God, if you're going to tell me that my Hulu stream is going to crash, I'm just going to give up on everything here tonight. I was like, let's not play that game, Sean. What? Just moments away from All right, when the voice starts cracking, you know that you need a little drink break in. Well, still nothing has changed here. FTR still being beaten down here. Paragon have just been in pure domination mode here.
Being done to Roderick Strong, they allow him to make attacks. And Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, running right.
Wow.
Through Kyle. And now.
Oh, no, hang on now.
They're trying to crush.
There's no need for this type of.
They're not trying to win a match. They're trying to crush the leg of Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong's leg was trapped in the steel stairs, and they just went for a drop kick. Oh, no. What are you doing? What is this? What part of this is classic tag team wrestling? This is. They've taken off one of the straps from the ring there, and have trapped Strong's leg in there. They have turned this match into a hit. What is this? This is not the FTR that I know. This is not the FTR that we saw when they first arrived here in AEW either. These guys are more aggressive than ever before.
As O'Reilly gets rolled in the ring,
Roderick Strong, his leg is trapped in the ring. Like literally, like there's a strap attached to his leg there, underneath the ring. He can't move. They have singled out Kyle O'Reilly. They've taken out Roderick Strong now. By any means necessary is the new way that FTR are doing things. Again, you thought these guys were dangerous before. Man, this is bad now.
We'll hear from the Hurt Syndicate. MJF will be live on Dynamite.
Dax is laying in the shots on O'Reilly right now. To the chest, to the forearm. Right into the face.
That next week collision returns to its regular schedule.
Referee has been distracted here, and Cash Wheeler assaulting Kyle O'Reilly illegally. Slingshot suplex there, man. Kyle O'Reilly, I might just take the loss at this point right now. It's not looking good. There's no Roderick Strong to help you at all here. I don't know. I think Roderick Strong might be moving a little bit on the outside of the floor.
Well, they being FTR like to talk about.
And O'Reilly right now trying to do what he can to fight back right now. Going up to the body with the forearm and the heavy hit shot there by Dax the Axe there.
I'm never going to make excuses.
A little bit of do-si-do. And Dax eats the buckle, but there's still no Roderick Strong. Strong has still been beaten down. He can barely move. His legs have been damaged. And Cash Wheeler gonna look for a bull. Oh, faked in there. Thought he was gonna go for a bulldog and just pulled it. Cash in for Lyric there. O'Reilly still breaks. Roderick Strong can barely stand. What can Roderick Strong do right now at this point? What can Kyle O'Reilly do? Man, talk about how things changed. We were talking about how the Paragon have been in domination in this matchup, and now they can't get any offense going here right now. O'Reilly doing what he can, trying to stay alive to keep this matchup going for himself right now. But this is a handicap match at this point. A little slingshot there by Cash, and runs into the knee of Kyle O'Reilly. Sadly, O'Reilly, he needs to make a tag, but there's no Roderick Strong, and Strong can barely stand. Like, how effective can Roderick Strong even be? Unfortunately, O'Reilly may have no choice. Hold down the arm there. O'Reilly consistently able to try to get to the corner there, but there's no Roderick Strong. He can't pull himself off. The damage has been done to legs of Strong. O'Reilly's doing it again, just kicking the hell out of everybody of FTR, kicking their freaking chests in. Charge in for him there. And I think O'Reilly realization setting in that I may be on my own here. Dax comes in, double time lariat. Roderick Strong It's got to be frustrating. Roderick Strong right now trying to do what he can to pull himself up. He's got the mentality to do it, but can his body even allow him to? Oh, come on, no! No. Oh, the shin breaker.
Of the steel steps.
That's it. Roderick Strong is out. There's nothing more that Roderick Strong can do. He's been put out here.
For the pile driver. Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly's on his own. Guillotine, chokehold locked in.
Right in the center of the ring.
Dax trying to hold on for dear life, and there's Cash with a double X off the top rope there. And I appreciate the great determination of Kyle O'Reilly, but what more? I didn't even think we would have another picture-in-picture break. Man, just what more can Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong even do? I mean, Roderick Strong's leg has been damaged so much. They drop-kicked his leg into the steel stairs. They hit a shin breaker on Roderick Strong's leg on the steel stairs. O'Reilly has been alone here right now inside the ring for so long. How the match has been able to change like this is incredible to see. Because as I was talking about, that the Paragon were in complete control over FTR for the majority of the match, and now it has become so one-sided. It's a complete overtaking by FTR here right now. The snapmare takedown there by Dax, and now transitions into a chin lock. And after all the exhaustion that Kyle O'Reilly has been through in this matchup here, I mean, this could be the move that could just put him away there, to be trapped in that hole right there. We just saw moments ago Roderick Strong still on his hands and knees, and just being on your knees right there after the damage that's been done to your leg, that has got to be pressure on you, and it's got to feel like, hell to be right there. Thank you all for joining in for our main event here right now of FTR taking on the Paragon here right now, and it's been a hell of a contest back and forth that we've seen here, but now it is all FTR right now. I mean, even if O'Reilly can make the tag to Roderick Strong, if given an opportunity, I just don't know how effective Roderick Strong can be. And at this point, I don't know how effective Kyle O'Reilly can be here right now. After exhaustion of being in this matchup for so long, the body becomes heavy. You become exhausted. And it just becomes a battle of yourself to just be able to push through the pain right there. And trust me, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself right there. And both guys got a double noggin knocker, and Dax able to make the tag to Cash Wheeler, but Roderick Strong still not able to get up there. And he just can't. He can barely get up there. Consistently, Roderick Strong has tried and has fallen down. Oh, you're going to be kidding me now. This guy's hobbling around on one leg here right now. And Dax, what is wrong with these guys? What's wrong with these guys here right now? Dax went over to Roderick Strong. He grabbed Roderick Strong, and he threw him into the barricade, charged him over to the barricade. This guy was hobbling. He couldn't even manage to run. But this is a brand new aggression by FTR that I don't think I've ever seen from them before until what we saw 2 weeks ago when they faced off against 2.0 of Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange. I mean, O'Reilly right now, we're back live, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the beginning of the end.
Of the night, we appreciate you being with us. We have seen top to bottom a sensational program.
What can Roderick Strong do to get into this?
Live from Norfolk on TBS.
Back suplex there by O'Reilly, but there's no Strong.
The young man is fighting for his life.
Tag being made. Here comes Cash Wheeler. Going on the outside of the floor.
Roddy Strong trying to get to his feet.
Oh! Dax tried for a double axe off. They ring it from there. And Cash collided with the barricade.
And once again, I just
Roderick Strong is pulling at anything to try to get himself.
He's got a heart. He's got determination.
I just don't know how you can even bounce back from this at all if you're Roderick Strong. I don't know how. I mean, O'Reilly's got no choice but to try to make a tag. But what could Roderick Strong do? He's literally a one-legged man right now. He can barely stand. He can't even stand. He's standing on one leg. Wait a minute.
Leg strikes.
Maybe I counted out Roderick Strong.
Strong could do it.
Somehow, some way,
Absolutely.
Roderick Strong is
He's going to hit the
pushing through the pain. It hurts. Everything hurts right now, but Strong is finding the energy, finding the will to keep going, to push through. Slow down a little bit, and that reminded the pain right there, the blood, referee's got. I know the referee's got to stop Strong right there, but he's not doing Strong any favors right there. And wait, no, not like that, not like that. Dax just tried pulling freaking a ricochet with the feet of the ropes there. Got busted there by Roderick Strong there, but he had to.
Shoots the right shoulder and arm up.
I can't believe that it was that close right there. Stokely Hathaway just obviously trying to cheer on his new allies. Roderick Strong going to try to get Dax up the end of hard. There's too much damage. It's one thing. Oh, back. No. Uranage backbreaker there by Strong. And
the bad knee
he just
into the mat.
Couldn't do anything.
Nonetheless, pushing him forward.
Trying his best. Oh, no. Not anymore. Not anymore damaged leg here right now. And there's no Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly's been beaten down. O'Reilly's exhausted. He can't help.
In his AEW career, look at this.
Figure for a leg lock in the turnbuckle. Roderick Strong couldn't even tap if he wanted to. This is an illegal hold here right now.
Giving Dax a 5 count.
God,
absolutely.
This is uncomfortable to watch right now. To see Roderick Strong being beaten down like this here. To see Kyle O'Reilly, who was beaten down. There's nothing that these guys. This is just hard to watch.
The vicious
not a figure four. Not a figure four inside the ring here now. This is excruciating pain. A figure four leg lock hurts bad enough. And now after all the damage done to Strong, nobody would blame Strong if he tapped out here. Nobody. How Roderick Strong can even hold on. O'Reilly somehow able to make enough to pull himself up enough. Man overboard, there goes Cash Wheeler. I can't believe that Kyle O'Reilly just took a crossbody from the top there. And Roderick Strong needs to make the tag to Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got to get up there. There is not much life in Roderick Strong here. And no one can blame him.
Nonetheless,
Tagman made it. Comes O'Reilly right now.
Stayed alive.
Jesus, what a match.
I got to say this. You may not like FTR, what they've been
and
doing.
Kicking the legs there. O'Reilly trying to break down Dax Harwood. He says, you've been going after my friend's legs. Let me take out yours.
They have really been able to.
What a switch by O'Reilly right there. Rolls through. Ankle lock. And now really cinching it back there. Oh, Dax thought about it. He's thinking about a tap. He's trying to say, oh, and there's Cash from the top with the body splash there. I swear, I thought somebody was going to say continues a picture. I was like, I can't handle no more pictures and pictures.
You hear the fans start to chant fight forever. I agree.
Tag being made that fans might want fight forever, but man, I don't know how these guys could fight forever anymore. Assisted power driver, that's got to do it. That's it.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it. It's over right there. I mean, nobody can blame Roderick Strong. This guy, he tried his very best to get inside the ring there to save Kyle O'Reilly. They just couldn't do it. His legs, man. The legs are just not able to work as well as possible. FTR secure the win. And, man, there's Adam Cole right there. Check on his friends, and they are going to have to take a long ice bath. Or both these guys here. Oh, wait, it's like Stokely halfway holding on the leg of Adam Cole with a Shatter Machine.
Shatter Machine. Strong.
Right and Roderick Strong there.
Get out of there, Cole. Absolutely.
Cole is left alone here.
He's being faced by 3 men.
Wait a minute!
What do we got here?
Wait a minute!
Cole beat for the TNT title.
Daniel Garcia! Oh, that's a freaking... He got a freaking crowbar! And you can't blame Daniel Garcia for in that fight. He knew that he was outnumbered, and he said, "I got the numbers now, man." Man, it was just recently we saw Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia going to war with each other for the TNT championship. Oh, hang on.
Two of the biggest, fakest pieces of trash I ever met in my entire life. You guys want to go around? You guys want to stab people in the back? You want to stab me in the back? The only problem is you didn't dig the knife deep enough to finish the job.
That's a good line. I disagree, though, with that. Love the
So now let me tell you this. Now it's your problem because week after week after week after week after week, I will be after you until I get my hands on you and make you pay.
And I would say
Daniel Garcia is a man of his word who was able to get what he wanted. Remember to the depths that Daniel Garcia was able to sink when it came time to him and Jack Perry there. Daniel Garcia is not a man that we pushed around. And it was, as I was talking about, it was just weeks ago we saw Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia go to war against each other for the TNT champion. But man, a common enemy has been found in FTR. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head on out of here. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, I apologize that we had a problem with the last stream for crashing there. But we were able to quickly pick up and recover. Hopefully that can stop happening because it's kind of becoming a common theme. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. If you feel the video deserves it, hit the like button down below. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified when we go live for all of our videos that we do. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all on the next round.